Satnam and welcome to week 18 from the 27th of April till the 3rd of May. Another week where we have the 8 and the 10 energy like we have the entire year. So this is a week which is intense. We need to have our focus and we need to breathe through the changes and challenges that show up. So it's your breath is your saver this week. So make it sure that you breathe longer, deeper, and you can put your hands on your belly and just really feel that your space is filled with air, and that just releases the tension, because the 10 is connected to our nervous system and it can contain a lot of tension. So we need to release that tension, and we do that through our breath. So make sure your exhale is longer than the inhale, and you just blow it out, shake it off, and get rid of your tension, because there's a lot of things going on in the world, and what's outside of us, it's also within us. So if we can keep our calmness, if we can keep our focus and our smile and our posture straight, we are stepping into our own leader, then what happens in the outer world has a less effect on you. So be the leader of yourself and control your breath so you can control your mind. And where you focus on, where you put your intention, this is really going to matter. So build your own rhythm, find your own path, and do it step by step and breath by breath. That's going to help you this week. Let's dive into each day of the week and see what we can expect. So on Monday, the 27th of April, we have a 9, how we communicate with ourselves. And so we're very sensitive, everyone. So you just know things and you feel things and you hear things even when they're not being said. And you can think about someone and they call you, or when you say them and you're like, oh, I thought about you. Yeah, me too. You have these synchronicities that feel like, wow. So also the 9 is asking you to be patient and to be alert. So wait until the right moment comes. And your right moment is when your gut tells you, now it's the right moment. Until that, you just wait. Okay. And the 4 is telling you, make a plan. So have your plan ready. Structure yourself, order yourself. Make sure that your home is in order, that, get rid of the things that are not for you, and connect to your breath and connect to your heart, because the 4 is connected to the heart center. So what is in your heart is important. And then we have the 8 and the 10 from the week and also from the year. So that's the breath, that's our posture, that's our focus, that's our leadership within ourselves, having the direction. And it is our nervous system, so we need to take care of that. And then the path is also a 4. So we have a double 4. And that means that it's very important to have a plan today. And and be non-judgmental. Whatever you have, you're judging, it's like good or bad. Try to look from a higher perspective and be like a yogi and look at the positive and the negative, and then balance, bring it into balance and see the entire pictures and zoom out don't need to stay stuck in the details. No, just zoom out and see, okay, this is the plan, this is my next step. And then you have the courage to walk it. And you wait until your gut tells you, okay, now it's good to go. So I hope it helps, and be patient, okay? It's important. But be alert as well. It's the same, you need these both energies. Then on the 28th of April, we have a 10, how we communicate with ourselves. Then we have the 4, we have the 8 and another 10 from the year. And we have the 5 as our path number. So that means that, you know, the 10 is really has this focus. So know where you're going, know where you're heading. And if you don't know, just use the archer pose to stand in it. And when you're looking through your thumb in this pose, you can just visualize where am I happy? What's my, you know, what is my next step? What's making me from the inside happy? And you don't need, you know, you can know where you want to be in 10 years, but if you know your next step here and you can connect to that, that's already very good. So be happy with everything that you do. Smile is your big asset today. So if you don't know, smile and use your communication, you know, ask questions, share, and be rooted into the earth. Mother Earth is guiding you. So if you walk bare feet or in the nature and you connect to nature, you will find answers within the nature that, you know, you could not thought of. But being outside, being in motion, and just connecting to the earth. Maybe you hear a bird or you see an animal, you're like, I remember something, right? This is how it works. So be open and smile, be in nature, and keep your spine straight, and make sure that you don't overstimulate yourself. If you're stressed or tensed, please let go. Find ways to get rid of your tension. I wrote the book Bye Bye Stress in 9 minutes or less. So if you have 9 minutes, get rid, do the exercises and you will feel so different afterwards. So give yourself these presents, okay? All right, then on the 29th of April, we have an 11, how we communicate with ourselves. The 4th from the month, the 8 and the 10 from the year, as well as from the week. And the path is a 6. So the 11 is asking you to align yourself first, to see the bigger picture and to listen to your inner guidance. Your angels, your prayer is very, very powerful, especially because we have the 6 as our path number, and the 6 is connected to the third eye point. So when you close your eyes and you focus your eyes on the third eye, it's like your path is becoming clearer. Your next step is, it's like that, of course. It should feel like, of course, I'm sure. And until that, just stay relaxed and feel that you're protected. Chant mantras. This is a beautiful day for that. Especially the Ad Gure Namaha, Jugat Gure Namaha, Sat Gure Namaha, Siddhi Gurudev Namaha. That energy, to have that around you so you're protected and guided by the light, that is like helping you today. It will alert you, it will stimulate your your system so you can feel protected and you're alert. Another thing to be aware of today, because of the 6, is our immune system. So make sure that you rest well, you eat well, so your heart line is strong and viruses and illnesses cannot come to you so easily. And also, again, our breath, breathe it out or do a little bit of breath of fire to cleanse the body from the inside. If you don't know, reach out, and we have video tutorials how to do it. It's a very cleansing breath. It's fire. And the 6 is also connected to the element of fire. So it brings up that energy within you. And we need that power for ourselves and our surroundings. So remember, there's more than just you. Serve those who are close to you. Trust your intuition and make sure that you make your immune system so strong so illnesses don't come to you. Right. Then on the 30th of April, we have the 3, a powerful one because it has a 0 behind it. Then we have the 4 as our mastery, our homework. We have the 8 and the 10 from the year, and the path is also an 8, so double 8. So let's take a deep breath. Make sure our posture is long and straight. Chin in, chest out, and exhale. Let's do it one more time. Alright, you see, when you just take a few moments of inhaling, exhaling, you'll notice that this brings energy to you. It's this life force that's just been turned on. And the 10 this year, you're either on or you're off. There's not so much in between. So this can help you. And also when you feel like, okay, I don't have time to sleep. I know this sounds strange, and I hope it doesn't happen too often, but there are some situations where you do feel the sleep, but you just can't. Then you just do the breath of fire, because that will bring your energy. So and then you have a longer sleep or a deeper sleep after the next, whenever you're ready for that. But sleep is important, rest is important, because we have the 8 energy. You tend to be going and going and going and going, but the 8 also needs a lot of giving. So it's this give and take. It should be in balance. And know that you have the courage and that your breath is always there for you. And then we start a new month, the 1st of May, and it's a different energy. So we have a 1, a 5, an 8, a 10, and the path is the 7. The 5 is standing for freedom, for balance, for our body. So we really want freedom. And the 1 says, I do it my way. So you want to do it your way. So this is a great day for time for yourself as well. And really figuring out, what is your way? Ask the question, okay, why? why does this go this way, and why? And also ask yourself, why do I want this? Why? And what is it bringing? And you're really being put back to yourself. So listen to yourself and be gentle to yourself. The 7 is a very soft and kind number. So this energy, also your tone of voice, when you speak from love and it makes it sound like a song, things can be heard so much better as when you say something rough and it's like the energy is so. But no, try to bring it, and all your ideas, bring it as a song so people can hear it. Great. And don't rush, and make sure that you give yourself that freedom of thought, freedom of speak, and freedom of movement. So everything that you might felt stuck in April, now in May, you want to enjoy your freedom. So find that freedom first within yourself, and then you can also experience it in the world. And the 5 is connected to the throat. So be free to speak, right? I'm not only talking to you, I always talk to myself too. So thank you for listening. And one more aspect of the 5 is the archetype of the teacher. And we teach by example, but we have to go through the experience, and from our experiences we learn, and this is how we teach. So I hope this comes true for you, and you can feel that I've learned it, I've experienced it, and now I'm sharing it with you. Another thing I wanted to say is that this week we have the 8-10 energy, and I wrote a guide how to move through this energy. So if you want to be aligned with it and understand more how the things are going and why things are going, because the 7 wants to understand it. When you understand it, when you have enough information, and it can make it's like a piece in the puzzle, and you feel like, oh, now I get it. And then it's like, wow, words flow, energy flows, everything comes together because you see the entire picture. And so the link will be in the description. You can order it there. On the 2nd of May, we have the 2. So it's about boundaries, it's about being safe, and our negative mind might be saying, okay, be careful, watch out. It's like the red light, and it's protecting you. That's why it's there, okay? And it's really protecting your energy. We have double 8 today, so you need to be aware where you put your energy, what is bringing you energy, and what costs energy. Because you cannot do it all. You need to balance it. So listen to the signs the body is giving you, because we have the 5 as our mastery number, our homework, and it's telling you, it's talking to you. So you just breathe. You can close your eyes and you can follow your breath, and you can do like a body scan and just feel, is there somewhere tension in my body? And then you can go there with your breath, and you'll notice that it will become softer, that spot. because you gave it your attention, you gave it your love, you breathed through it, and that way it can dissolve, it can let go. And for that, if you have your boundaries clear, you have time to do this. You can contain your energy by you say yes to everything, and you're very nice, and you're really pleasing everyone. Then you might feel at the end of the day like, I have no more energy, I'm so exhausted. So make sure you take good care of yourself, okay? And then on the 3rd of May, we have the 3 as our soul number. And the 3 is the positive mind. It will say yes to everything. It's like, this is a great idea. This is a great idea. And it loves the social energy. So it loves to create connections. It loves to create really with your hands. So you want to bake a bread or just create something, or work in your garden, or just do something, with your hands. Because the hands are part of our creation. We create with it. So it will help you, the ideas that are in your head, to manifest them into the world. And we have the 5 as our homework, our mastery number. We have the 8 and the 10 from the year, and the path is a 9. So this is the most sensitive number, and the 3 is the most dramatic number. So it can be a nice play today, and just sit back and relax and watch the show, I would say, and just laugh. The 3 is asking you to connect to your navel and laugh, don't take everything so serious. Really, just enjoy the play that's being played out within yourself, around you, in the world. And just be patient and trust your own gut feeling, and breathe through the challenges that come, and keep your spine straight, and really, take good care of yourself. That's what the 3 needs to do. It needs to remind itself to take good care of yourself, because you want to take care of everyone. So also first take care of yourself, and from there you can give, you can share, you can contribute, okay? But make sure that you fill yourself with love and with care and with everything that you need. And know that everything is there. So your gut feeling will guide you exactly to the right person, the right place. You will say the right words. Everything will be in that flow. As you put yourself on the highest priority, you do it with a smile, you do it with love and from your innocence, and with enthusiasm. So let me know how your day and your week was. I'm very curious to hear. If you like these videos, then please like and subscribe to it. And also there's this inner circle where you get your own personal number, because what I've shared with you today is the universal cycle. But you have a personal cycle as well. And in the personal cycle, based upon your date of birth, you can see which areas are asking for more information. And I will share each month a personal message with you. Some information based upon the numbers, some maybe a meditation, a kriya, or a mantra to listen to. That's going to help you for this month. If you want that, if you want more information, feel free to reach out. We're very happy to welcome you in the inner circle, the clarity path. And thank you for being here. Much appreciated. And have a beautiful day. Satnam.